What's up, Reapers? Welcome back to the channel, Sons of Anarchy, Season 2, Episode number 5. I'm really concerned for the club within, like, themselves.
Yeah.
Like, they obviously have this...
within the club?
Yeah, they obviously have this outside threat with this white supremacy Nazi group who's trying to destroy them. Mm-hmm. But this whole thing going down with Clay and Jax is... I don't know, like... I don't feel like I have any good predictions about how this is going to play out because I feel like I don't even want to go there because I feel like it's all bad.
Because how are you going to get over this?
Yeah, I don't... The fact that he literally said, I'm going to kill you if you bring out the Donna and Opie situation again, how is Jax going to, like, respond to that? He just had this look in his eyes that he was getting really angry, but it's like...
But also kind of passive-aggressively.
I mean, he's
like,
been acting that
yeah,
way.
motherfucker, yeah, you're going to kill me? Sorry, demonetized already. I said the F word.
He's been acting that way since he found out the information. He's been challenging Clay. Members of the club have noticed. Even Opie has said something.
Yeah.
And the fact that Clay has been having these conversations with Opie, it almost seems like he's trying to sway Opie to, like, his side.
Like, form an extra allegiance. Like... Man, remember, I was so nice to
Yeah.
you.
It's just one of those...
Like, what is it? Recency bias?
Yeah.
So, like, that's like, you know, with a teacher. Like, when grades are coming up, you be extra, extra nice. That way, they'll remember the good stuff. So when they go to give you a grade, they'll be, like, a little extra soft with you.
Even Tig having that moment where he was trying to, like, relate to Opie. It's like the two dudes responsible for his wife's murder are, like, trying to butter him up and try to, like... I don't like it because without having full context of the situation, kind of makes Jax look like the asshole. He's the one who's challenging the president. He's the one who's creating this conflict within the club, when in reality, it's like the information that he knows, and Piney, he knows too, just like the fact that they have this information, I wouldn't be able to just look at Clay the same ever again. It's just one of those really difficult situations where I only feel like bad can come of it. I don't get this sense that Jax is just going to bury the situation because of how things are being handled.
Right.
The fact that Clay threatened his life like that, I don't know.
I feel like that's a challenge in a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like the whole credibility of the club, I feel like, is kind of at stake here. And, you know, obviously John's notes that Piney and Jax now both have copies of, like, that is going to continue to kind of play in the back of Jax's mind, I feel like. The idea of what they should have been and where they should be going kind of thing.
Right.
And the fact that they had a whole nother gun run that went absolutely insane thanks to Bobby's bike. Like, that was an absolutely insane moment where his bike crashed and Tig ended up getting captured by these headhunters, and then they had to, like, break him out, and just Piney just running through the friggin' motel with the truck, and them just Jackson on the back of this truck with a shotgun just out in the middle of daylight as they're crashing into this motel to get him out. Insane.
Nobody saw a thing, right?
That was so insane. But, like, all of that playing out, I still feel like Jax is, like, with the whole, like, porn studio, he wants to put the club on the right track and make legitimate, real money versus doing all the illegal shit. So I just, that whole relationship between the two of them, I don't know how this is going to end well. I don't feel like either one of them are really going to truly squash this. And the fact that Clay came out and literally said to his face, I'm going to kill you. That's big.
Unforgettable lines.
Yeah,
like
100%.
Just really not my Jax.
Relationships are never the same.
Not on my watch.
Yeah. Like, you can't have a respectful relationship under those kind of terms. Like, regardless if it's for the club or not, it's just one of those things where, like, you threaten my life, I don't think we're going to be that cool ever again. So we'll see where it goes. Again, I'm very nervous for them, and especially with this outside threat who's trying to take them down also, it just feels really dangerous because of what happened to Gemma, obviously. And the fact that Gemma, in this last episode, went to go confront them, holy shit, that was such a tense and just hard moment to watch, her confronting her attackers like that, and then later in the episode pulling a gun on the one dude, or was going to. The fact that she put herself in that situation, holy shit. Like, this is just so insane. And obviously Clay and her are dealing with things in their relationship, and just like every single member of the club, I feel like is dealing with shit.
Absolutely, going through their own personal
Like
hells.
their own personal stuff within the stuff that's going on with the club and everything that's going on with the outside threats and all that stuff. So yeah, just Opie, Clay, Jax, all of them going through it. Piney and Tig, holy shit. And yeah, it's just been pretty wild. So yeah, I'm like scared, but excited to see where this is going. So
Same.
you ready for this next episode?
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh.
We're matching.
Twinsies!
Good morning. Baby with
I'm
Nita?
a lady too.
At the park.
You're my old lady.
You still that sore?
Oh, it's getting worse. Just so goddamn stiff.
Are you dry?
Like the Mojave vagina.
Your body isn't producing enough estrogen. I'll write you a prescription.
Hey, Ma.
Honey.
Take a box of clothes from the garage.
I haven't done anything out there.
Missing a box.
I cleaned some shit out there before the baby came home. Tossed it. Just a bunch of old t-shirts, funky underwear. What are you looking for?
An old Harley manual. Hard to find.
Sorry.
He's like, I know that you know that I know that you know.
I'm ready. You dump these in my truck? Oh, sweetheart.
I think it's flat.
Jesus.
Why not on 18?
You rode on this all the way from the highway?
Will it take long?
We don't stock hybrids. It'll take a few hours. You're one of Luann's girls.
Lila.
Opie.
Yeah, I know.
Dog can give you a lift. You don't mind a tow truck.
Really? That'd be great.
Car should be ready this afternoon.
Great. Thank you.
Sure.
She's adorable,
I think Opie thinks so too.
right? But is he gonna have like bad feelings? Like I shouldn't be feeling like this? Oh, girl, don't. Man.
I just wanted to check in, see how Charming was treating you.
Sorry, he was also in New Girl, the landlord.
You love that show so much.
That's so good.
When this land becomes available, I will need capital investors.
If this land becomes available.
Oh, it will.
I have to be honest, Jacob. It's difficult to get support for someone who is not affiliated. This is our membership coordinator.
And this problem?
On their way to being a footnote.
You want us outside?
Oh, if you don't mind. I thought it was time I come by, be a proper welcome. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the shopkeepers around here.
Kick up an exorbitant vig for the seed money you loaned them. I don't need startup.
But you're gonna need protection. Keep this beautiful setup from turning into, say, that crank lab.
You're adding extortion and graft to your resume.
Well, you pay.
I
Where
love
you
when
go,
they talk an eloquent shit
Your choice,
to each other.
Adolf. We start slow, grand. First every month.
Just all right. This is your
Welcome
payment.
to Charming.
Shit. These dudes make me so nervous.
We need to humble Mr. Morrow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He knew. He fucking knew.
Yeah, as soon as they cleared out.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh my god, this sucks.
Get his arm!
No, no, no. Oh my god.
Beating was from the league. This is from me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god. Did he fucking do that in his eye?
That's sure what it looked
Oh my
like.
God.
Holy shit, dude.
But also, thank you for not showing it.
I wish they would have shown it.
Fuck. No.
I just had a visit from Clay Morrow, trying to extort protection money. Figured it was a good time for us to reconnect.
That Sam Crow blowing up a private residence.
Torching the meth lab that you financed.
Laundry list of potential convictions.
Can't just toss around photos and DVDs and expect that shit's gonna land.
Teamwork, David. We all want the same thing.
I mean, not really.
2 pumps, no more. And if you notice a big hormonal spike, it means you've done too much.
How life is a hormonal spike, sweetheart.
True. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What is it? Gemma! Gemma!
Shit.
I mean, that's definitely a face you never forget, right?
Right?
Is she just running with her gun out? Did she have her gun in her hand?
She does.
Oh, shit.
Fuck that bitch, dude.
Oh, shit.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
Oh, God.
sorry. Oh, man.
Fuck,
Sorry.
Gemma.
Shit.
Also, they got some blackmail in there, too.
What do you want?
Zobel had auto-jumped. Lee's got to reach straight to the area and shot callers.
What does that have to do with charming?
Zobel's not Darby. He ain't some half-bright thug. Where you at with him?
Nowhere.
I gave you the meth lab, and you gave Darby a pass.
Hey, I didn't give anybody a pass.
You're so hell-bent on burning us. You keep getting in bed with the devil. Happened with Stahl. Now it's happening with Zobel. People die. People get hurt, like Opie and Donna.
That was not on me. Get out.
He's like between a rock and a hard place. Like, what do you do? Like, what? I don't even know. What do you do?
Yeah, he's kind of in a lose-lose spot here. Like, regardless of which way he goes, it seems like he's going to be in a dangerous spot. Oh, fuck. Got a clean...
Could they... honestly, the most clearest picture ever.
Those are some high-def security cameras.
Honestly.
Why is it always Opie's face?
Honestly.
Like, come on, dude.
Poor Opie.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh, Daddy? Fucking biatch.
Sorry.
Who is the girl? Jesus Christ, Gemma, you have to talk about what happened. I know what it's like to keep something like this inside.
I doubt that.
You know why I was carrying that gun a few months ago?
Had a restraining order.
Yeah.
He went after you?
Yeah.
Raped you?
It almost went there. I was able to stop him.
Does Jax know?
I had to tell someone. I knew it would eat me up if I didn't.
What did Jax do?
Shot him in the head.
There was nothing he could do. Cohn was already gone. You need to get this thing out of your head before you kill someone. Or get yourself killed. Dr. Litch, she's a friend. It's easy to talk to.
A shrink?
You're gonna talk to her, or I'm gonna tell Hale you assaulted me. Throw your crazy ass in jail.
She just loves you. Tara just loves you.
I mean, she's become, like, the MVP.
Honestly.
Tables were reversed. You came to me with what happened. Shit. Cut you off a long time ago. What you doing for me? The club.
Yeah. She's been stepping up huge.
You're welcome. You still have to see the shrink.
I mean, I feel like they'd be in a lot more shitty spots if it wasn't for her and her ability to help.
Mm-hmm.
Get down off your high horse.
Hey, that's pretty good there.
Thanks.
Oh my God.
Hunter tells me the county's looking at your lab.
Well, that's my problem.
It happens in charming. It's Sam Crow's problem.
I got a letter from the county zoning commission. They're filing for eminent domain. They want to run a highway through my timber. 200 acres I unload it now or I lose it to the county for next to nothing.
Bullshit.
Jacob Hale's putting together investors for housing development. If it's residential, the county can't run a highway. I have no choice but to sell it to him.
Well, don't be signing off on nothing till I get back to you. I want to do some digging. We move on this Zobel shit right away. And without her, it should never happen. It's my fault for not shutting these assholes down sooner.
Things go like they have, Jackson's gonna go a different way.
That's the three of us and Bobby. Still need 5 for majority.
See, it's like these two have brought Opie in to their little circle.
We strike back now, we could be playing right into their hands.
Zobel's squeaky clean. Gonna have to do some street-level recon to find something.
We know how deep Zobel's tied to the AB. What we gotta figure out is what he wants with Charming.
So the Juice is gonna be with Jax then, because Jax got to him first.
It ain't about me and Clay. It's about survival.
Everybody's hurting already, bro. And this shit between you and Clay, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You want my support, you gotta tell me what the hell is going on.
Can't tell you.
Yeah.
Think about what I said.
The fact that they're like recruiting people within the club on our side of the argument is just.
What happened?
It was nothing. Just
Her mom did that?
we were on the street. I came up behind her, must have startled her.
You know this total disclosure thing works both ways.
I know.
I can't imagine that a doctor is allowed to work like that.
If you need to speak with someone, file a report. You can take.
Why would I want to do that?
I know your guy is part of the motorcycle gang here.
Club. It's a motorcycle club.
Right. Well, I hope the club doesn't become a problem.
My personal life has nothing to do with the hospital.
I know. But when that personal life hits you in the face hard enough, can't help but impact your work. It's just a heads up from a friend.
Yikes. Don't call it a gang. Despite them doing an insane high number of illegal shit, do not call it a gang, they're a club.
Right.
How dare you? Yikes.
Gemma's not liking this already. Woman coming out crying, shit. Oh. God damn it, Gemma.
The hell is it with you and busting chicks' noses?
This one was an accident. I promise.
What are you doing here?
Same thing you are. Got mad love for Tara.
You gentlemen got something to say?
What the hell
you
doing? Street brawl ain't the answer, Ope. Use your head.
Oh, motherfucker. Never put your hands on a man's bike.
Honestly.
Especially knocking it over.
Gave him reason to fight him, though. Right? He touched my stuff first? No? I think our place just sit back, just let everybody do it.
Shit.
I realized that in my downward spiral of hopelessness, I was actually falling into the huge hole created by my absence of basic human graces. When relationships become a ledger of profit and loss, you have no friends, no loved ones, just pluses and minuses.
I need to ask you something. Seems to be a suspicion, maybe. You're involved with Zobel somehow.
This coming from your MC buddies?
Don't matter where it come from.
You accusing me of being in someone's pocket, you hypocrite son of a bitch. Whole town knows it. Chief of police. What a goddamn joke.
Why do you think I chose you for my second? A single-minded, self-righteous pain in the ass. I need you to stay that way. Otherwise, this whole department's a goddamn joke.
Unser's a good guy, I feel like, deep down, you know? Just in a shit spot, and now Hale's getting in a shit spot.
About a month ago, I found Gemma Teller beaten and raped. Zobel's Aryan crew did it to hurt the MC.
Why didn't you...
Gemma refused to tell them. We staged the car accident to cover up her injury.
None of them know?
No.
You sure it was Zobel?
No tangible proof. Couldn't make an arrest if I wanted to. Made a promise to Gemma to keep the dirty secret. Same promise you just made. I need you to know who Zobel is, so you can make your own choice about what's best for Charming.
I don't like the way Hale blew up at Unser just now.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Unser's ever denied the fact that he's working.
On the payroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, just answer the question. He's trying to talk to you, like...
Yeah.
This happens again, you'll do 30 for public disturbance.
You guys running surveillance on him?
Not me, Zobel. Got footage from a security camera. That's Opie torching the meth lab.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you giving us this shit?
I'm not Unser. I'm not on anybody's payroll. Something else you should know.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it.
A few years ago,
Okay.
this developer buddy of my brother got caught running a scam. Get a zoning official on the take, threaten landowners with eminent domain, force them to sell their property on the cheap. My old man was a judge on the case. He buried it. The guy walked away. Jake's buddy's got a new job on the San Joaquin Zoning Commission.
There's no highway.
Doubt it.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
What are you doing here, Elliot? We don't have an appointment. We do now. We're in the middle of something.
Yeah, stealing my land.
I understand your frustration, but there is no theft here. You will be compensated for every acre. Running the same real estate scam your old man buried some years back.
You're speculating in a tainted land deal.
Little brother has a good memory. We should finish this later, gentlemen. Excuse me.
Ooh, shit.
This just feels all dangerous. All the, like, feathers that are being ruffled.
Yeah.
Like... just nervous for everybody involved. Well, our crew.
I've been sitting here watching him, trying to figure out how I fit into all this.
What do you mean?
The violence, the porn, the other girls, your mother. I try to rationalize, but it's not normal.
What's normal?
I can't shake this feeling that something bad is gonna happen. I just don't know how to live with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my place here.
Let me show you something.
I understand what she's feeling. It makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
My dad wrote this before he died. It's his vision for the club, what went wrong and how to save it. I'm gonna get us out of all of those things that you're afraid of. You stay with me, I promise. You'll find your place.
That's nice.
So now another person has eyes on...
Mm-hmm.
It's been a shit year. I know we were laying low trying to shake off this ATF stink. And I would never put a member of this club at risk.
Mm-hmm.
We underestimated Zabel, the league's reach. Now he hurts a brother. We don't act now. It's gonna be a sign of weakness. They do it again. And we got an obligation to crush this threat. Retaliation must be harsh and immediate. That's what we do.
I agree with everything you're saying. We underestimated Zobel. Retaliation is undisputable. But if we do it now, we're doing it half blind. These guys aren't gangsters. They're moneyed, smart, and connected. Otto getting jumped was bait Zobel knew we'd take. He expects us to retaliate. I love Otto. I want to give him his eye, but not at the expense of my club. We gotta wait. Due diligence. Learn.
That sounds like the smarter approach.
Immediate retaliation. Yay.
Absolutely.
Don't feel right.
Yay. Nay.
Yay. Dang. Jax needed that.
4-2.
Smart vote. Nay.
Nay. 4-4, no majority. We wait on retaliation.
OP is not happy.
Mm-mm.
Piney is laughing under his breath.
It's just one of these situations now where is Zobel going to make the first move or the next move?
I don't know what's going on between you and the boy,
But somebody has got to start making decisions that protect this club. That's what I did.
Like, what is Clay's mindset gonna be? Like, does he feel like he's losing his grip and his influence with the club? Is he gonna start getting a little more aggressive?
What's going on?
Tough vote.
Where is he?
They're inside.
This is feeling very intense.
Yeah.
The fact that Opie's back there hanging out with Tig and not hanging out with Jax, like...
Yeah.
I thought Opie being ID'd, blowing up a house would have shifted his mindset a little.
Maybe you were right about your boy.
Oh, shit.
He's more and more like his old man. I keep trying to bring him close, you know. I keep losing. He just wants to love me.
He does.
Trying to bring him close to love him by threatening his life. Saying, I'm gonna kill ya!
This feels ominous. I'm nothing without you. Why? Oh no. That's the van. That's the van. She was talking about the van is all set up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Chip.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
There's not, you can't wait for retaliation now. That was
no.
retaliation. You're gonna have to go.
There is no, yeah, that vote becomes...
null and void.
Yeah. I mean, when they say immediate retaliation, instead of like sitting around hanging out right there, were they gonna like dismiss the meeting and go?
I don't know.
I
think they were gonna like immediately come up with a plan and like take care of it. But now, yeah, you're gonna have to fucking do that shit.
But I'm wondering if like Jack swaying the vote is going to pin that death now on him. I mean, he's dead, right? He's
with all the blood
like
loss,
he like cracked his head open, right, and got blowed up.
I don't
Like
know.
I thought he got away. I thought he got far enough away from the van.
I don't think that
but
matters.
I think the impact of the explosion like sent him far. Like he clearly hit his head really hard. That didn't look good at all. I'm assuming until next episode that he just died. And holy shit.
That's awful. I liked Chips. I like his accent. I like his attitude.
He's great. It's just, I'm wondering if they're going to try to blame Jax for this, being like, oh, we should have been retaliating. We shouldn't have even been there. Well, someone else would have fucking started the van and gotten, like, it was going to get somebody if they were there or not.
Like, that was, like, already set in motion.
Right.
So there was, like, nothing that they could have done at that point,
Right.
I guess.
I mean, there's no question now, full war.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, I don't even think Jax will question it at this point. I mean, Jax might be a little bit more like, see, we don't know who we're dealing with. Like, we need to, like, find out what the hell we're dealing with. Because this doesn't feel like the same type of threat that they've dealt with.
Right.
And I think that's pretty clear. This is friggin' insane. They were able to get the van into their shop fully wired to explode. Holy shit. This is just... I mean, the moment we met these dudes and their first act of doing what they did to Gemma, like, they felt like a really, really high-level threat. And they ain't fucking around. And it just... The funny part about the whole situation, Clay and his intimidation factors is just making it worse. Like, he's playing these, like, little games while these dudes are playing these really, really big, harmful, just destructive games.
Well, chess and checkers.
I mean, basically.
Or
like,
checkers and chess. Or whatever. Yeah. You know.
They're playing checkers and Zobel's playing chess. They're so far ahead of them at this moment. Part of, like, the struggle with the situation is they don't know what they've done exactly.
Right.
They don't know that this all started off with raping Gemma, and the fact that she went through that. None of them know. And
I feel like she needs to tell them.
At this point, I mean, shit.
She's got to say something.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out, or cuz I mean, does that just add more fuel to the fire? Does that just make things worse at this point?
Shit. I don't know.
I mean, they just killed Chib, as far as we know. Like, I'm hopeful that having Tara on site could maybe help something, but that felt like that felt like a kill shot, which I mean, their acts have been so damaging to the club. It's just this kind of just goes to prove Jax's point a little bit.
Yeah.
To where, like, again, you really don't know what you're dealing with. You got to do your due diligence and learn and find out and be ready. You don't just blindly attack someone when they're this dangerous.
Right.
But at the same time, how do you not retaliate immediately when they've killed one of your brothers?
Yeah, and then, I mean, if Gemma does say something, but what are they going to do with that information that they wouldn't have already started?
That's why
it's just going to force somebody's hand.
That's why it's just
so much stuff.
That's why I said it's just like adding fuel to the fire. It just makes the rage bigger, which makes you blinder when you're trying to be strategic about a fight. Like, the more emotional and more angry.
Not even bother anymore.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Because it's already bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, with Chibs. Like, I want her to tell them.
Yeah.
But, like, I just don't know if,
at this point, it's like, gotta go all in.
I feel like she should. I don't know.
It's a tough situation. That's a really tough situation. Again, it just, like, under these circumstances in this moment, I just don't know if now is the right time. Yeah. But is there ever a right time?
I don't know.
For
yes and
like
no,
that?
and yes and no, and
it's
yes.
Tough.
And no.
It's a really tough spot, and I mean, again, the club and the way Jax is appearing to them publicly, out of context, without knowing all the truths. Like, he even told Bobby, like, I can't tell you. So, like, he knows that something big's up. Yeah. He doesn't know what. And just the fact that, you know, Opie is all in with Clay, that's
scary.
It just bothers me so much because we know the truth. Like, us, the viewers, we know the truth behind the whole situation with Donna. And only a handful of people know that. Yeah. And the fact that he's getting closer to the dudes who are responsible for her death, that eats you alive watching it.
So bad one day.
I just don't know where Opie seems like he's in such a dark place right now, and as he should be. It's just the fact that he's drifting farther away from Jax and getting closer to Tig and Clay, it makes me nervous because, again, like, Jax and Opie, like, they're the bros, like, they're this, and they're starting to become this. Yeah. And it's just, you don't want to see that relationship break up. You don't want to see them, like, angry or mad or against each other.
No.
And
I was hoping that they would grow closer, but this is literally just pulling them apart.
Yeah. Because, you know, Clay's gotten that influence on him and pulling him closer. And again, everything that Jax is doing, without having full knowledge of everything that has gone down, Jax looks like the asshole. Yeah. He's definitely, they're like, the guys who voted to go retaliate immediately are definitely, I feel like, going to blame Jax for this moment. Yeah. Even though, again, like you said, this was already put in motion way before their meeting.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
They couldn't have changed anything in that moment. But,
well, and they didn't have anything to really, like, retaliate against before this happened. Yeah. I mean, other than, like, you know, getting Otto, like, his eye gouged out in prison. Like,
yikes.
But before that, they didn't have a lot.
Right.
But now they have so much.
Yeah.
Otto,
absolutely.
Chibs, Gemma.
And I mean, just the way this is going to play out, I'm worried for the club. Like, Sam Crow, I'm concerned for them because they feel a little bit outmatched they feel very much outmatched right now. And obviously Sam Crow and Clay and the crew are willing to go very far depths to get things done the way they need to. It's just this group feels really, really, really dangerous. And they've got deep pockets. They've got, it seems like the amount of resources they have are unlimited.
I was going to say unlimited people.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Sons of Anarchy they could call to kind of fight this war, but yeah.
They're not
it's
like,
just,
I feel
it
like,
feels bad.
Yeah, I feel like the you know, Nazi crew is just literally just waiting in the wings, like ready to pounce.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a very dangerous situation for them. And I mean, the fact that Jax had the conversation with Tara about like, we're going to get like all the stuff that you're scared of.
Yeah,
I'm going to eliminate it. We're going to move
work
this.
It out. Yep.
Like that even is just more proof that I feel like Jax is in a dangerous spot with the club.
Yeah.
And I still 1,000,000%. I don't know if and when we're ever going to get to this point, but I think it's going to be revealed that Clay is responsible for John's death. I think we're still going down that road for sure.
I still think that, yeah.
I think we got another little nugget in there where Clay, when he was talking to Gemma, said that he's basically his old man. Like I feel like that's another very clear tease about where this is going potentially. So yeah, I mean the relationship with Jax and Clay and that whole thing is just so nerve-wracking, and yeah, I don't know where it goes with Gemma. I don't know if she reveals. My guess is going to say no. That'd be kind of my prediction, is that she won't. Mm-hmm. Just because, again, like the fire is already like out of control right now. If she adds that fuel to it, it's just, I don't know where that would go, but I mean, this feels insane.
It does.
This season has been nuts.
It has. I agree.
Like the drama is so high. Just all the conflict that's building within just Sam Crow by themselves. And then they've got all these outside forces like causing even more problems. Just this shit's on another level right now compared to like the first season. I feel like they cranked it up a lot from 1 to 2. And how they're going to get... I don't know how they're going to get through this. I don't know how they're going to get themselves on the same page to even fight this crew. Like, it feels like they're in such disarray right now.
Yes.
Because there's so much conflict within. It's that whole divide and conquer thing. And
it's working.
The fact that they were literally split in half on this vote just goes to show that they are not even close to being on the same page.
Where do you even go? Like, how do you even, like, retaliate against them? What do you even do?
Yeah. I don't know. You just
Except
go to
just,
their
like,
little...
go there and just, like, fucking start blasting people.
I mean, that sounds like the obvious thing. You just show up and just, like, blow up their friggin' store. But, yeah, you can't really pull that off because they're only going to be there during the day and you don't want to just open... I mean, they've done it before.
And there's just people just fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Just...
Hasn't stopped them in the past, but still. It feels like they got to do something bigger and smarter than just showing up to their front door of their shop and just shooting them.
Yeah.
Like, it feels bigger than that. So, I don't know I think that's a really good question because, again, I don't fully know what Sam Crow and the Sons of Anarchy are capable of in terms of, like, a big-scale fight like this.
Right.
Like, we've seen Biker Club versus Biker Club, like, them just on their bikes shooting at each other. This feels so much different than anything that they've dealt with the Mayans or the Niners. Like, right. This feels so much more of a like sophisticated type of war. It's just I don't know how this ends. Anything but being negative.
Right.
Because it feels like the Sons are just at such a disadvantage right now.
But even when Clay was like walking out and like, I'm nothing without you. That sounds ominous as hell.
That's not
what does that mean?
The last time something like that was said, it was like when Clay almost got shot up at the bar.
That's like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
They've hit us with those lines a few times through this show where it feels like there's clear danger, whether it's Gemma who is in danger from that line or if it's Clay who's in danger from that line. Like, either way, it feels like nothing good is going to come.
Like, I don't feel like anybody should say I love you to each other anymore because, like, some fucking terrible shit is about to happen. Like, you profess your love and you walk away, boom.
Yeah. Wild.
So, anyways.
This is insane. This is just, the way this is building is just nuts.
Agreed.
Anything else?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.